You'll never forget winning state title, but do you kind of have to let it go at some point? New season, I know you've had some matches already. When did you guys kind of let it go and focus on 011, 012?
I would say the first day of preseason, the first time we stepped into the gym, that's the first thing our coaches said to us. It's 2011. It's not 2010 anymore. It's over. We have everything to prove because we did nothing this year. We have nothing. All we have is the 2 games we've already played.
Right.
So.
Banner's nice, though.
It is nice. It's nice to see that, but that's something to work towards this year again.
Surely. Is that easier said than done? Because, I mean, that was an awesome ride, and you're state champs, and you got a trophy and a banner. Was it easy to let it go, or is it still in the back of your mind a little bit?
I think for me it's easy to let go. I think for a lot of us it is because it's just a new year. It's a different team. We didn't lose. I mean, our co-MVPs are still here, so that's good to have. But we did lose our libero, Brittany Young. So and that's really it's hard to your team, your defense. So that's what we're working towards.
Okay. Long way to go. It's September.
Right.
Is this when you kind of gel, learn each other, get the camaraderie going, and how's that going so far?
We're a pretty close-knit team, pretty friends on the court, off the court, but this is like when we kind of get in the groove of things, like especially with this tournament specifically. We had the rain days on Thursday. We didn't have school, we didn't have practice, and so getting back into the groove of things just today, but especially like this whole season, it's just working together, working different rotations, different positions, just getting in the groove of things.
You mentioned you have your co-MVPs back. How much of an advantage is that? Just a lot of familiar faces and the journey you guys had last year, and you all know each other, and you've done this. You've climbed the mountain together. How cool is it to be back again and to take another stab at this?
It's a lot of fun. It's good to have them back and to know that. I mean, all of us are there to work, but it's good to know that you have those 2 go-tos kind of.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
and
pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Wow. I probably ask all you guys this at Hempfield, but do you guys mind the bullseye? I mean, you kind of dominate around here, and everybody knows that. Do you guys mind that, or is it like, okay, we have a game, let's just go play our game?
I mean, I think Hempfield volleyball just in general has that, even like the boys' side, just because of what was built and the people that came before us. But I think that every time we step on the court, we know that it's us, it's a new team, we have to prove ourselves. Like we have something to prove. It's not what we did last year, it's what we have to bring to the table right now.
Sure. That's got to drive you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the bar is set so high where you play. I mean, it's almost unfair. Is it? I mean, do you feel like if you don't win a section title, or you don't make district final, or if you don't make a big state run, it's disappointing? I mean, is it? You guys are teenagers. Is that fair to say that?
I mean, I guess it would disappoint anyone, I guess, but I think that we all kind of expect that of ourselves, and so we're just used to it. I don't expect anything less, and we all just give our best every time. So that's how everyone, our coaches, our parents, we all just play.
You expect that. You just expect to be there. How good's the competition around here? LL is great.
Yeah.
District 3 is great. I mean, as volleyball players, how cool is it to play in this area and have the opportunities you get and see this kind of competition?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, especially tournaments like this, Garden Spot tournament. This is like the best. This is what state pool play was. Just
this is a mini.
This is like the state tournament basically, and that's what our Hempfield tournament would be kind of similar to that. So the competition is really good, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun to play when you're pushed, and I think that's when you get better. Sure.
And when November rolls around,
you're ready for it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. In retrospect, how cool was last year? I'll let you talk about it a little bit. I mean, to win a state title in anything is great, but to do that and be a part of it, what did that mean to you guys?
That was just. I mean, we came so close the year before that. We lost in semifinals, 5 games, as close as you could possibly get. And that was a heartbreaker, and it was just so great to come back. And I know coming into it, all of us had the confidence that we knew that game was ours. We knew we had it, and it was just so cool to be a part of it, be a part of the legacy. I
think last year in general, last school year, your athletic program was unbelievable.
Right, yeah.
You guys won state titles and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
What was it like being a part of all that?
It was a lot of fun. We actually, I think it was during our 3rd game, we found out that the boys soccer team had just won states.
Right.
And so that was a lot of fun. Our buses got back at the same time.
Nice.
The boys track team won it again. Yeah. So it was cool to see that. It's fun to be a part of Hempfield athletics.
Seriously, I mean, what's it like in your hallways in your school? Being athletes, being the jobs, walking around. Sorry, I'm out of school 22 years. But what's that like, being in the hallway with all these athletes all over the place? I mean, you guys must have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of competition in your school, obviously, true?
Yeah, I mean, there's talented players that would get cut from a team but could go to any other school and play there. And so you understand that and you're part of it. But I think that just in the hallways, it's not really like... School is school. Like, people that come and support know who you are, but half the people might not even pay attention to you. It's just...
You guys should be proud. I mean, seriously.
And it's great to be supported like that.
Oh, sure.
School.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You do a lot of things. You're a jock. Hey, but what are you going to do next year? Any clue? Did you pick a sport? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Me specifically?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw javelin in college.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm kind of looking around there. I know I love playing volleyball. There's nothing.
Sure you do.
There's nothing like playing volleyball. Just the team, like, you need everyone together. Like, I know you're at track championship. You saw Kyle Long win states pretty much single-handedly.
Yeah.
But I mean, for volleyball, it's not like that. You need every single part, and I just love that aspect of it. And I know it's gonna be hard for me to let that go, but for javelin, I've only thrown that 3 years now, and so I'm not really. Like my sophomore year, I threw it well at the end, and so now I'm just like. I want to know what I can do with it.
That's such a niche thing.
Yeah,
you're not like a sprinter and you can pick a sprint event or a distance event. You do one thing.
Exactly. So.
Are you driven to like conquer that event?
I mean,
there's some good throwers in the league too, by the way, and you know that.
Yeah, I know, and I see it, and I'd love to go out and work on discus too. There's just so much with throwing and shot put even though. The throwing is so technical, and there's so much, like, you can bring like raw athleticism to the table, but the technique is where it comes in. Like, I've still learned technique every single year. Like, just one little step, you learn what a penultimate step is, and then I bound there. You learn like to stay up and follow through. And there's just so much you can learn. There's so much area that's still not covered yet. I just love that.
You work out with Kyle?
Yeah, we did. We worked out a lot. He is why my disc has improved so much. Him and his older brother BJ.
Okay. That's a heck of a guy to be able to go practice with every day and go throw.
A lot of fun,
I mean, unbelievable. I know.
We threw a lot over the summer and worked on that disc, but it's not too helpful with jab. But,
he's unbelievable.
Yes, he is.
Will you do like a recruiting thing? You're going to visit some places? Have you heard?
I did.
What's on your plate?
I was looking at Richmond for a while, but their head coach, or their throws coach, actually just left. And so he's on to a new college, so I'm kind of looking there.
Okay.
But I don't know, some of this Dartmouth, maybe like Wake Forest.
Okay. To see how the
Tulane.
year. Oh, nice.
We'll see where this year takes us.
Just take your time, and when you're ready, you'll know one of those deals. Okay. Have a fun senior year.
Thank you.